My name is Khendrick Beausoleil. I work in business and legal affairs at Major League Soccer doing media and production related contracts, and I am one of the co-founders of Five-A-Side Media. I'm originally from Long Island, New York. Grew up in the Stony Brook area. My parents are of Haitian descent, so both of them came from Haiti. Growing up in a Haitian household, it's like all about school. You know what I mean? Like, have to get good grades, have to come home. The first thing I do when I come home is do my homework. My parents kind of knew, like, being in this country, being like immigrants, you kind of have to like do a little extra in order to get certain opportunities. And so from a young age, it was like school is first. I would say AFCON has been like a really big thing, the African Cup of Nations. So it's basically like the tournament of the African continent, the best teams, the best nations in Africa. And I think for a while, there was like a hierarchy of the way that people looked at like international tournaments, right? Like the Euros was the best, well, it was like World Cup, Euros, and then kind of like everywhere else was like, whatever. And because it's becoming so like popular and televised, people are getting to see like what that culture looks like, right? Like the Nigerian team coming into the tunnel with like traditional garb on, dancing, listening to Nigerian music. I think young kids now around the world, young black kids especially, are seeing that like soccer is a place for them, right? Soccer reflects the things that they're interested in. I have to give credit to Josh and Gabe first, my two friends. They started a platform called Wavy Footy in 2018. They kind of looped me into that and were like, hey, can you help like grow this page? We, started mostly on like social media, then we started doing some stuff in person. And so that's kind of how Five-A-Side was born. It was like an idea, and then one day Gabe was like, hey, I found this studio in Chinatown. We booked it, we recorded an episode, like a pilot episode, and it was so much fun. And we started in October 2022, right before the World Cup. World Cup happens, and that kind of just kick-started everything.
We said it all the time, like we're trying to do something that we wanted to have as kids. I think that's kind of like the guiding message that has kept like us, I guess, on the same path. And all of us do different things as well outside of this. And I think all the things that we do outside of this also follow that same message, like create something that we wanted when we were younger. And we grew up as black kids, and now as black men, this is something that I think we wish to have.
I would want people to remember me as like that term that my dad used, a global citizen. I want people to appreciate the fact that like I'm knowledgeable and I care about people and cultures all over the world, and I care about telling those stories. We've gotten a lot of flack from people all around the world saying like, oh, like why does it matter that so-and-so is black, or why does black culture matter? It's just a game, da-da-da-da. But I want people to remember me as somebody who found that it mattered and spoke to the reasons why it matters.